actually some parts that are really, really bad. So, for example, the good stuff with social media, you can spread more message to a lot of people around the world.
Ya. Oke, bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, welcome viewers. So today we're going to have a podcast about the temptation for teenagers in our digital life, in digital age, I mean. So as we know, technology and social media have changed the way human live, work, and also socialize with, and also contact with other humans. Teens today have access to incredible opportunities of learning, creativity, and socializing through digital platforms. However, connectivity also brings significant challenge. From the pressure to maintain perfect online personas to the temptation of instant gratification, today teens face a unique set of issues. This challenge can impact mental health, self-esteem, relationships, and productivity. Navigation the digital world responsibility requires awareness of this temptation and the ability to set boundaries. Dang it. Ah. No, I actually forgot to bring something, but
It's okay, just go on.
Alright, so here we have my friend Sora as the speaker for this podcast.
Podcast, yes.
And-
Standing podcast, yes.
Standing podcast ya, we can sit down because we have no chairs around here ya.
Yes.
So you already remember the material, right?
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
I've done this before.
You've
But
done this
you know,
before.
our teacher said, no, make it again. They say it like that.
Alright. So maybe for the first question, maybe we'll move to the most common things in the digital life, which is social media.
Yeah, social media.
So as we know, like Instagram and maybe TikTok is a social media that oftenly used by teenagers in this era, and this social media brings a lot of easiness, some like the way we contact with others, and also socialize ourselves, like advertising ourselves in social media is also give us some easiness, but it also comes with another challenge. And how your opinion about it?
That's a really good question from you. Very long, yes.
Yes.
So, in my opinion, social media has become our best friend in this era, especially in digital era, where everyone has their phone, their laptop, and cheap internet connections throughout the entire world. And it's actually really good to have that, but there is actually some parts that are really bad. So, for example, the good stuff with social media, you can spread more message to a lot of people around the world. Maybe you want to make a da'wah or you want to make something big, something impactful. It will be very easy if you use social media. And the second part is you can create a lot of things that would bring goodness
Close
to
the
the
part.
bring goodness to our society. Yes,
Yes.
to our friends, and maybe messaging some good stuff. Maybe some good stickers, maybe some doa, or maybe some post that will grant you Jannah. Yes. And then for the bad part, there's a lot of bad part. The first part is you'll get bad impact easily, such as maybe you see a girl without a clothes and you will probably maybe you know
Yeah.
you felt something wrong with you, and then you go to some sites, the yellow one, and then you just do something better there. Yes.
Yeah, and also some kind of like
Ah.
bad attitude in the
Yes.
social media that a lot of be found in the internet. Yeah.
And then for the second, social media has destroyed our, what is it called? Yeah, our attention span. We use TikTok. You use TikTok, right?
No, not with
Use Reels.
Reels or Reels.
Yes, Reels destroy our, what's it called again? Attention span. Yes, Reels destroy our attention span. So you scroll a lot, right? Scroll endlessly for hours, and hours for small content, right? Maybe sometimes brain root or a lot of stuff that only consumes in easy way, right? So that thing destroys our attention span. Like we cannot focus in a single thing for a long time, right? You cannot focus like 10 minutes on coding and then you just start swipe your laptop and then go to another one.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
the sign that your attention span is broken. Then the third,
If you
okay,
have-
the third.
If you have,
I have the
okay.
third. Third is the bad thing is we often do something bad easily. You send some jomok stickers to your friend, and then you send some bad words to your friend so easily, and then you get tracked by the database, and then you get tracked by the police someday in the future. I think. Cyberbullying, stuff, etc., etc. It's easy to get those stuff. Okay.
Okay, but that's all right.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So
I
long.
think that's enough.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, so I think for the second question, we also move to also one of the most common things in the digital era, which is gaming and gambling.
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
Gaming and gambling, yeah. I also feel it myself like the mix. You might be ever heard about the mix of these two things like gaming and gambling. Which is
Of course, of course, of course.
yeah,
Gacha, gacha.
gacha games. You know.
Haram, yes.
Oh no.
Okay,
I'm
just
kind
continue,
of-
just continue.
Okay. I'm actually not, but I agree with that. But whatever.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so but this gaming and gambling, well, I already know gambling is actually already have bad but images in our society, right? So we don't going to talk about that and then even further.
Okay, okay.
We just about gaming, I think. Like gaming. I ever heard some of researchers that says that some gaming actually have benefits to our humanity, right?
Of course.
Training skills and also maybe but yeah. And also many stuff like maybe gaining some money and you can actually gain some income from that gaming. But yeah, some other researchers also says that gaming is always a bad stuff. Like
Of course,
it cuts off
absolutely.
your time and yeah, many kind of that, being mental
Hell, yeah.
problems and so many things. Like okay, so how about your opinion about that?
In my opinion, gambling and gaming is almost the same.
Come sir, you keep farting
Yeah,
away.
we are. It's okay, it's okay. We have a lot of stuff here.
Okay.
So, actually, in my opinion, gaming and gambling is almost the same thing, because you play have you done some gambling in your life?
Gambling.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
Me too. Okay. So don't do that in it.
Never do gambling, guys.
Okay. So actually, gaming and gambling is correlated to each other. You
How?
got dopamine when you play games, right? When you play gambling or gacha, if you're in your game side, in Genshin Impact, in PUBG Mobile, Free Fire, Mobile Legends, you got some dopamine, like you feel like you're fun, having fun, a lot of stuff in when you do those stuff, right? And that's actually, if you play it often, it will make a bad habit for you. So you will like scroll and you become condemned to stuff and you play all day long. And the good side is you can have a dopamine,
Yeah.
You play games, you have fun with friends, and you maybe met a lot of friends from around the world. You communicate with them, especially when you play COC, Minecraft, etc., etc. Genshin also, and PUBG. You can connect a lot of people there, and that's actually a good stuff. There is a good stuff and a bad stuff, always like that. But gaming actually these days is not the really big problem. The really big problem is just TikTok and Instagram right now. I think people will come back to gaming soon because Instagram and TikTok will destroy our mind.
Why you keep
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why you keep moving backward? Oh, why?
I don't know. I
That's
think I feel that way. I feel good.
Maybe this is going to be the last question because I think I don't know. Is it going to be enough for one question?
I think it's enough.
Let's just
Enough.
try.
Just do it.
Alright, so maybe the next question is actually online relationship and also sexting. It's kind of what is taboo to talk
Yes,
about
of
it,
course,
about
of course.
sexting. Like online relationship is actually pretty good stuff because with online relationship you can have a relation with other people even though you were never met him before
No.
or any time in your life. But with this online relationship, we can make our relationship easier because well we can reach more amount of people that we have relation with. Yeah, like that. Even though it's actually anonymous. And for sex, sex,
Texting,
you know what is sex, right? Like
something
sending,
taboo ya.
yeah, sending
course.
something weird and also many things, right? And how do you think about that? How's your opinion?
My opinion, there is always the good side and the bad side in our life. Even though if you think that the good thing is always good, it's not good. There is always the bad side. Sometimes always there is yin and yang, you know. There is evil in goodness and there is goodness in evil. So, in my opinion, what online relationship and sexting, you know, I think in my opinion, online relationship is actually good for those who has positive version of that. But if you do the negative side, maybe you have an online girlfriend that you have never met, never see the face, and when you meet those person, her or she or him, you see it's a man, not a woman. That's a bad
Yeah,
thing.
that's
really
often
bad thing.
that's often a problem in this
Yeah.
kind of this
World,
digital
yeah.
era because people are commonly anonymous their true
Identity, yeah, yes. So it's really scary actually. Imagine you fell in love with someone,
Yes.
a girl especially, and then when you find out that that girl is actually a man, and that's a bad stuff, you know. And then for what's sexting? I think I don't really know about sexting, but in my opinion, sexting is like, you know, doing some sex via call, right? Or doing some
pretty much like that.
pretty much like that. Can you explain for me a bit what is sexting?
Alright, so thinking about my understanding, it's pretty much similar like you talking, like for example, you talking with a girlfriend from bar,
Yeah.
from the WhatsApp or maybe Instagram or something, and your conversation with her is
I see.
containing a lot of interesting things, such as a few pictures or maybe video or
Some white baby
especially
stuff.
some um, weird text,
Of course.
including text.
Okay.
And that is sexting, like
Sexting.
indirect sexual contact.
Okay.
Or
I
maybe
think
we can
it's-
call it like that.
Okay, in my opinion, actually, not good. Really,
course,
not good. Not good. There is no good side for that.
Okay,
Really,
there's
but
no-
actually, there's a good side. I see. If you are, you know, already married and then you have a long distance relationship with someone, you can just do sexting. You know. But if you're just like us, young, and
young
still
teenager
unexperienced,
and
teenager,
still single.
still single, I think we shouldn't do that
We,
because it will destroy our aura. You know.
yeah,
We're
it's not
still young.
appropriate for us
Yes,
yet.
not yet.
It's still not yet. At least yet.
Yet. Soon.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Even though I don't know, okay?
Yeah.
I'm
If
still-
we were married.
Yeah, I'm still pretty much stubborn about it. Alright, I think that's always already been 15 minutes, so I think it's enough. We're not
It's
going to
enough.
take a lot of time for this podcast, so I think that's all from us. And
Guys.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Don't do
Mangina.
sexting, guys.
Okay, don't do such bad stuff in digital.